Hello, welcome back. Or if you're new here, hi, I'm Veronica. I'm a licensed registered dietitian nutritionist. And my last video, all about greens powders, was very popular. You enjoyed it. So I thought I'd do a follow-up video comparing two specific greens powders and getting into a little bit more details. So we're going to compare AG1, formerly known as athletic greens, and we're going to compare it to Live It Up super greens. But this video, we're going to go into a little bit more detail. So if you've ever wondered how these two greens powders stack up in terms of ingredients, taste, price, benefits, stay tuned. And don't forget to comment below if you're currently using greens powders, which one you're using, and why you like it to help others in the community. Now, before I continue, I want to be very transparent and disclose and thank Live It Up for partnering with me on today's video. They gave me complete freedom of what I can say in this review, but sponsors really make it possible for me to create free resources like this video content, as I do not receive any payment from you two. And if you want to try Live It Up, you can use my discount code, Veronica10, for 10% off your first purchase. That being said, just because Live It Up sponsored this video does not mean it influenced my review in these two green powders in any way. My opinions are always my own. And last disclaimer, before you start any new supplement, like a greens powder, it's important to discuss it with your healthcare professional to determine if this is right for you. Okay, let's start with the basics. What are greens powders? Well, essentially, it's a dietary supplement that often includes a blend of dried powdered vegetables, sometimes fruit. It could contain added vitamins, minerals, some herbs, probiotics, or even digestive enzymes. Now, they've grown in popularity for good reason. Greens powders may help boost your energy, it may improve digestion, and it could help you meet some of your dietary nutrient needs. I was particularly interested in doing a review about greens powders, not only because I receive a lot of questions about them, but I also see a gap when I'm counseling individuals one-on-one. When I review individuals' food diaries, especially really busy clients, I notice that they aren't consuming enough vegetables, and particularly greens. And then when I ask clients why they often miss out on the vegetables, they state it's because it's time consuming to buy, to clean, it leads to food waste, and sometimes individuals don't like the bitter taste. Now, greens powders are not a substitute for a diet rich in whole vegetables and fruits, particularly because they don't contain the same amount of fiber. But in my opinion, I think that they can fill a gap. And that's where I think my clients could benefit from receiving some of these nutrients for optimal health. Now, Live It Up and AG1 are the top two contenders in the greens powders space, especially when I'm talking with clients. So that's why I wanted to do a further deep dive and compare the two products. So let's talk about what sets these two companies apart. It's not just in their powders, but in their missions and their packaging. I think it's really important that we do look at companies' missions because for investing in a product, we're also supporting the brand's values. So let's dive in. First up, AG1. They've been around since 2010, and their mission is all about empowering people to take charge of their health. They position themselves as an all-in-one solution for daily nutrition. And what's cool about them is they don't just sell supplements, but they've also partnered with organizations like No Kid Hungry. So every purchase helps provide meals to kids in need. Now, Live It Up takes a bit of a different approach. Their mission is all about simplicity. They want to make healthy living easy and enjoyable. So do I. The focus for their company is about using real organic vegetables grown in actual soil, which I also appreciate. And their vibe is kind of like saying, let's get back to the basics. It feels very approachable, which I love because not everyone has the time or the budget for complicated health routines. Okay, now let's talk about packaging because let's be real, that's what we noticed when we first opened the box is packaging. So AG1 goes for this sleek, modern look that screams premium. The design is minimalist and very professional looking. You kind of feel like you're holding something high end. And that goes for the box that it comes in as well. Now, Live It Up, on the other hand, keeps it fresh and fun. I think their packaging feels clean, straightforward. It matches their vision and their mission of keeping things super easy. It really highlights all the ingredients that they do use in their product, and it also emphasizes that the vegetables they use are organic. Okay, let's talk ingredients. So AG1 has over 75 ingredients, including synthetic vitamins, minerals, probiotics, and adaptogens. It provides a comprehensive nutrition profile, but it does include synthetic vitamins and minerals, which may not appeal to everyone. Whereas Live It Up uses 20 natural superfoods and greens with naturally occurring vitamins and minerals. It's free of artificial sweeteners, free of gluten, soy, and dairy. As mentioned, it also uses organic vegetables, which again emphasizes the real food approach. And I also want to make that note that there is a difference between using the synthetic vitamins and minerals and using natural products. So synthetic vitamins and minerals is essentially like taking a vitamin or mineral supplement, but in powder form rather than pill form. In contrast, Live It Up contains no added synthetic vitamins or minerals. Instead, all the vitamins and minerals that are listed on the back of the package are naturally occurring, and they're derived directly from superfoods in the ingredients that are listed on the package. Okay, let's dive into the nutritional components of these green powders, focusing on protein, fiber, omega-3, adaptogens, probiotics, and digestive enzymes. I know it's a lot to get through. So in AG1, each serving provides 2 grams of protein and 2 grams of fiber. While it doesn't specify how much omega-3 contents in the package, AG1 includes ingredients like spirulina, which are natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids. It also contains adaptogens such as ashwagandha and rhodella, known for their stress-reducing properties. However, the exact dosages of these adaptogens aren't disclosed, making it unclear if they meet effective amount recommended by research studies. As for probiotics, AG1 includes 7.2 billion CFUs of probiotics supporting gut health, and they've also added digestive enzymes to aid in nutrient absorption, but again, not disclosing the amount of these enzymes, so unknown if they would really help us when compared to research studies. Whereas Live It Up, it also contains 2 grams of protein, but it has an added gram of fiber at 3 grams per serving. And similar to AG1, it has superfoods like spirulina and chlorella contributing to omega-3 content. Now, although Live It Up doesn't emphasize adaptogens in the formula, it does include probiotics, about 5 billion CFUs of probiotics, as well as digestive enzymes to support digestion. So in summary, AG1 offers a broader range of vitamins and nutrients, but again, it's in synthetic form, whereas Live It Up has naturally occurring vitamins and minerals. Now, they both contain the same amount of protein, while Live It Up offers 1 more gram of fiber per serving. Both incorporate superfoods that naturally contain omega-3s. They both contain probiotics and digestive enzymes, but AG1 offers those adaptogens, but again, unsure of the quantity there. Okay, now let's talk about mixability and taste. Okay, so this is the Live It Up package. Comes with a spoon, some water. Okay, you can see that, but it looks like green powder. It tastes really light, and you can really taste the peppermint, so like minty flavor. Very refreshing. I think Live It Up dissolves really, really well. As you saw, I think it tastes really light and refreshing. It doesn't have any bitter green aftertaste. So now let's try AG1. Okay, so AG1 comes with a really fancy scoop. It's pretty heavy and durable. So let's take 1 scoop of greens powder, which is 1 serving. Put it in there and fill it up with water. Okay, so as you can see, it looks like greens powders. Again, very light. It's a little bit sweeter. Doesn't have that minty taste. Yeah, I think it's pretty enjoyable. I'd say perhaps it has a little bit of a pineapple flavor. Maybe more like sweet and fruity. I think it did dissolve well. Does have a few clumps at the bottom, but definitely you can use a spoon to mix it. Or if you have one of those hand blenders, that would work too. So I guess the only difference really is that they use that artificial sweetener in their formula, unlike Live It Up. So it is a little bit sweeter, and it has that sweetener aftertaste, which you probably have tasted in other foods before. Didn't really notice a difference with mixability. Perhaps it took a few more stirs, but you definitely can just use a spoon and it will mix fine. Okay, let's talk about price, because price matters when you're committing to something long term. So AG1 is definitely on the higher end at $2.63 per serving. It is a premium product, and you're kind of paying for that all-in-one convenience with that huge ingredient list. On the flip side, Live It Up is much easier on the wallet at just $1.33 per serving, which is almost half the price. And it is allergen friendly, made with organic ingredients, which I think is really great value for what it's offering. Overall, I think both powders shine in different areas. Please remember that nutrition isn't one size fits all, which means you need to consider your specific health goals, your specific supplements and medication that you're taking to ensure that adding something like a greens powder complements one another. And another thing I'd like to point out, that more isn't always better. So adding more supplements, more nutrients isn't always better. It's always important to think about potential interactions with any medications you're taking, so be sure to consult your healthcare professional or pharmacist before adding something like a greens powder into your regime. And for additional details about the products that I reviewed, please check out the video description box. I've listed the products and their links to their associated websites. Again, I want to thank Live It Up for sponsoring today's video. I really hope you enjoyed the review of these 2 popular greens powders. And if you're interested in trying Live It Up Super Greens, I've included a discount code below for 10% off your purchase. Now, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more nutrition information from me, a registered dietitian nutritionist. Lastly, in the comments, be sure to let me know if you have tried either of these supplements, Live It Up or AG1 greens powders, and let me know which one's your favorite or how you use it in your daily routine, because I think the whole community would benefit from that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.